Hey there, how we doing? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for Thursday, September 11th, okay? And this particular video here will be for my Geminis, Cancers, Leos, and Virgos. We are going to start today at Virgo. So let's see. What you got, Virgo? Virgo. For Virgo. Oh, good. We're going to open with the Devil. Well, that's okay. Then I've got the Page of Swords, and then Justice. All right. Okay, Page of Swords in the center. This is somebody keeping an eye on you, really. Somebody is looking for a sense of clarity, but they're not doing it in a very upfront way, right? They're trying to figure things out about you, but they're doing it like sneaky. They're trying to watch you, keep tabs on you, figure out what you're up to online or something, but they're not actually coming forward to let you know, hey, what's up with you? They're not doing that. They're doing it all behind the scenes. On one side, I have the Devil. On the other, I have Justice. Because we have somebody here that seems like they're acting a little off, a little obsessed possibly, right? I'm thinking the Devil is probably something to do with them. They have some sort of an obsession right now about figuring out what you're up to. On the other side, I have Justice. So I don't know, maybe this person is trying to see for themselves whether they feel like justice has played out in a situation. They want to see whether the scales have been balanced. Maybe. That's not how this feels. It feels like you have somebody that is fairly obsessed with you. And I feel like it could be somebody you used to date, somebody that you used to be connected to. Yeah. I think they want a chance to come back in is how this looks, Virgo. I'm not saying that you're going to give them a chance, but this is how it feels. It feels like somebody's got their eye on you and they're trying to test the waters and look around and see what's going on in your life so they know whether or not they can come back in. The fact that they're so obsessed or whatever, the fact that they are taking all this time to try to figure out what's going on, maybe that is somehow justice to you. Maybe they didn't show you enough attention in the past or something. I don't know. That is what I got on that, Virgo. You just got somebody that is, they think you're a hot tamale right now. They're all over it. So there you go. That's what I got on that one. Virgo, now we're back around to Gemini. All right, Gemini. My Gemininis. What do we got today? Because I used that guy's word, I actually went looking for him the other day on YouTube and could not find that guy. He's a little guy, but he's funny. He's full of energy. I need energy like that. Okay, let's see for my Geminis. I've got the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini, 4 of Pentacles. There's something here. The focus is on something that you know you need to let go of. There's something in your life right now that's like, what are you doing? You know, and you're still hanging on. You're hanging on to it for dear life. I don't know why. I don't think you know why. None of us know why. But you're still hanging on to it. There you go. On one side here, I have the 10 of Wands. On the other, I have the 5 of Pentacles. So on one side, I have the 10 of Wands. This is a heavy burden. Hanging on to whatever you're hanging on to is a heavy burden. For some of you, maybe you don't know how to let it go. I don't know. Maybe you've held on to it for so long, you're not sure how to let it go or something. On the other side, I have the 5 of Pentacles. This is, I think you're fearing if you let this go, you're going to be totally alone. Or you're going to be left out in the cold or something. Aren't you kind of out in the cold right now? I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. That's not all adding up, though. If this is something that you know you need to let go of, then surely things aren't honky-dory, so you're kind of out in the cold already. So I don't know how much more out in the cold you're going to get if you're trying to look at this from a logical stance, right? At any rate, you are holding on to this heavy burden for some reason, refusing to let go. And I'm assuming it's over a fear of being left out in the cold. Or some of you, maybe that's what all you feel you have. Like you feel like you're already out in the cold and this is the only thing you still have that you're attached to. Oh, that's really sad. Come on, Gemini. You're a social butterfly. You can work this out. But at any rate, that's what I have for today. Your energy today looks kind of bleak as far as it looks like you are, you are your own worst enemy today, it looks like. Okay? If something's no longer serving you and it's not helping you to grow, then let it go, right? Let it go, let it go. If I could sing, boy, this whole thing would be musical, but it's not. So there you go. Okay, from there we're going to Cancer. Let's see what we've got for Cancer today. Cancer. That was a hell of a shuffle. Okay. Maybe that's the one they wanted, right? Cancer, 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 Cancer. Okay. I've got the Magician, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So the focus today is on healing. It's on resting, healing. I don't know what you're resting or healing from, but something. You're feeling like you need to heal right now. You need to rest. On one side, I have the Magician. On the other, I have the Knight of Wands. So you are definitely manifesting, but I almost feel like your manifestation is coming from a place of, it's coming from a place that's very fiery and passionate. I don't know. It almost feels angry, though. I don't know who you're angry at. Maybe that's why you have to recover, rest. Like you're manifesting almost from, I don't know, from a place of anger. That's what it feels like. Which would mean it's also a place of revenge, probably, right? I don't know exactly what's transpired. They're not telling me that in these three cards, but there's something you need to recover from. And then this manifesting is coming up with this Knight of Wands. To me, Knight of Wands is very impulsive, fiery, passionate, you know. Do things now, think about it later type of deal. So maybe that is, maybe you've been hurt by something here as of late, and so now you're manifesting from somewhat of a negative place, it feels like. So if you're watching this, I think maybe you should pump the brakes on it just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because all you're going to do is rack up bad karma. And that's never a fun road to continue down, right? Just give it a break for a day or two and try to figure out what's going on, maybe. Maybe you don't have all the facts. I'm not sure. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you. I wish it gave me more information. Sometimes I wish I could pull more cards, but then I would never get this done in time. That would never work out. So that's what I got on that. Okay, that was Cancer. Now we are at Leo. Okay, got it. Leo. Today you're the last one, so let's get this done. Let's see. For my Leos. Leos. Oh. Okay, we've got Leo, Leo, Leo. If anybody hasn't gone over to YouTube to follow me as well, and you have a chance and you can, then that would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate that. Here we go. For my Leos, I've got Six of Swords, King of Pentacles, High Priestess. Well, you're in boss energy. That's always good for a Leo, right? You are whatever. You're the boss. That's what you're doing right now. You are definitely that person. You have a kingdom to run and you're doing it well. On one side, I have the High Priestess. On the other, I have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is all about trying to get your life into calmer waters. There's some kind of uncertainty that's causing chaos in your life right now, and you are trying to get your life to a more stable place, someplace where there's more peace, right? The High Priestess on the other side. I think intuitively you are feeling an urgency to get this Six of Swords under control, meaning I feel like suddenly you feel an urgency to get your life into the calmer waters sooner rather than later, and that's coming from a place of intuition, you know. High Priestess she is the keeper of the secrets, but she's also the keeper of the intuition, anything on the other side of the veil. So I just feel like your intuition screaming at you, telling you, chop, chop, hurry, hurry, get over here to the calmer ground, something like that. It does look like you're listening, so that is a plus. The energy here is really very good. I mean, it's 2 yes cards and a no, I guess, if you want to get technical, but the story behind the Six of Swords is still a positive one. It's taking your life out of chaos and putting it into something something that's more stable so you can build on it, right? Definitely abundance coming your way today. It looks like you're living very abundantly, and you seems to be listening to your intuition. So I would say that's good energy today, Leo. All right, y'all, that is what I have for you for. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best day you possibly can. I'll be back to do this again tomorrow. The bonus readings are already up if you want to check those out. And is that it? Oh yeah, if you're still here and you have a minute, can you press one of the buttons? Any of the buttons. Just press buttons. Yeah. The like, share, follow, comment, whatever. All those. It helps me a ton. You know, it does. And I appreciate y'all a ton too. A lot. Thanks for everything. All right, bye.